kind of entertaining.
What's your reaction to the reaction or what's your reaction to the now perceived identity of skeptics? Because now you guys have a label, a skeptic trademark, candid, copyrighted. You're wearing the Kekistani shirt, the big fat guy with the Kekistani shirt from Reddit, the basic Megapede who likes watching feminists get dunked. It's turned into a Guy Fawkes mask thing now.
I absolutely fucking. Even Chris said this, and a bunch of us have been saying this for like the Kekistan thing. Come on, like it's so cringy now. Just stop
it's
it.
like it was.
It's hold on a bit, right? No. The Kekistani thing has nothing to do with the idea of skeptic. The Kekistani thing is a mockery of identity.
No, man, you've been lumped in. I'm sorry. This is the image that's been crafted. I mean, you may not see it like that, but when people are laughing at this particular thing, a skeptic is the guy that likes watching feminists get dunked on in his Kekistani shirt. That people see it as.
I just
politics.
Hold on. While I'm here, let's clarify how this started because maybe some people don't know. It was when Sargon saw that on the Home Office of the United Kingdom, you could actually register your own ethnicity. Like if you identify as an ethnicity, they would legitimately take it. So he actually made like this whole fictional Kekistani thing where he copied information from, I believe, Afghanistan's economics and some poppy cultures here and there to make it have like a rich, vibrant economy. And then he identified it as a Kekistani, but because it was already a thing on 4chan, the people from the Home Office caught a wind of it. And then it was like, okay, well, if they don't want to register us and the Jedi is an official religion in the United Kingdom, but we can't be the Kekistani ethnicity, then they're oppressing us. Now it's a struggle, you know?
I understand.
I remember that video.
I understand what you're saying too, but let's look at it like almost like feminism. Feminism started for equality for women, and then it became cringy and all that shit, and it became toxic. And now the word feminist has been changed from equality to women to annoying fucking people.
It became a supremacy movement because they got what they wanted, and now
they wanted more.
So Kekistan has turned into it like tip the fedora, fucking,
Yes, that's exactly what it fucking looks like now.
The thing is with feminists that I've seen is that, as you said, they're all for equality, but they're never happy. When a woman achieves something amazing, like let's say Ronda Rousey, right? She was getting hounded by feminists all the time for winning fights. Isn't that what women want?
Well, no, it's just to justify their own existence. I mean, you had Big Red herself when she was in that interview not too long ago. She was asked the question, will there ever be a point when feminism is not necessary? And she said, no, we're always going to need feminism. Because she can't fathom a world where her movement, where her philosophy, it doesn't exist. She can't.
Yes, but it's different between an ideology, and this is more like the flying spaghetti monster to religious people. You know, they were really upset about the idea because religious people would be like, oh, I just have faith that this is true, or oh, I have morals because I believe in a God and you don't. And it's like, oh, if that's the case, I believe in the flying spaghetti monster. I have faith that my position is true, right? So it's the same with the Kekistani. It's like, oh, you want to have identity politics. Well, I identify as a Kekistani, you know?
You see, here's the thing.
But it's the observation of how everyone now takes it. Certain people,
Well, Andy, I'll give you the perfect. No. I'll give you the perfect example. Look at internet atheism. Okay.
Yeah.
They were making a bunch of videos dunking on theologists. People thought that was funny as shit, right? You remember like the old stuff where they're making fun of that and everybody's having a laugh.
Yeah, stuff, right?
But they got what ended up happening was they got a little bit up their own ass about it, and then the professional quote maker came out with the "I am enlightened by my own intelligence," and that was the fucking death nail, because after that moment, everybody was a fedora tipping, trench coat wearing, katana wielding spur.
Yeah, you can't make a criticism against religion now without someone going,
I get what you're saying.
One at a time.
I get what you're saying, and by the way, back then, people who were with the flying spaghetti monster were also very annoying. I'm not a Kekistani. I'm never going to be caught wearing a shirt or waving the Kekistani flag or anything like that. But at the same time, like when I hear that, oh, it's an ideology or it's like a movement or something like that. No, it's not. It's just like shit posting.
Yeah, and
like, is it funny? yeah, like I have to admit it's really funny, but the thing is sometimes the joke can get old, and I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
the feminist
it was.
stuff old,
No, sorry,
it's
keyword.
old.
Was funny. There's
it's not gonna
is
hit,
funny
it's not
and
gonna
was
hit me
funny.
the same. Yeah, it's not gonna hit me the same.
No,
time
now it's
over
just
and over.
like it's annoying now. It's like, hey, cat, and you're just like, dude, shut the fuck. Like, okay, I get it. It was funny.
That's half the reason why I'm entertained by it is because it annoys people.
Honestly,
Okay,
the humor in it, like what I find funny is not the acting itself, but how people react to it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's just what
that
you
is
just said.
humor in it. It's not the because when I went to London to the London meetup, you know, there were a lot of people with the Kekistani flag and reeing at some kids in a ballpark, and honestly, it was cringe, right? Like you can see my facial expression. I was like, oh god.
Yo.
But when I saw the social justice activists on Twitter saying that we're pedophiles because someone with the Kekistani flag went into a kid's park and that's child molestation, and therefore. I was like, holy fucking shit, this is comedy gold right here.
Real fast. It's real fast. Hey, Jim, I have a good thing that you might want to tweet out. I'm gonna share a screen right now. I'll tweet it to you.
Okay.
Look at this shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My sides are hurting. I'm gonna. In case you want it.